work, right? This should work, I think. It better have. Yeah, it works. Okay, cool. It better have. Yeah, it works. Okay, cool. Let me copy this. Go to live content. Oh, I love this. I can just stream without needing any sort of like super technical stuff. All right. So I want to put together some decks. Let's see, where is the stuff? Oh, here we go. Trainers of Paldea. Nice. This was the hidden thing. That was the hidden button thing that I was missing. Hey, how's it going? It's been a while. Yeah, how you doing? I've been great. I just saw the doctors today. I saw a bunch of doctors, and they all said everything was gonna be okay. That's what they said. I've been having. I don't know if y'all know this, but I've been going through a bit of health concerns. I was recently diagnosed with cancer, but it was a very mild form of cancer, and they said that there's no treatment needed. I don't need to go on chemotherapy or systemic radiation or anything like that. So I'm pretty happy about it. Yeah, no, it was very scary at first, but sounds like everything's going to be okay. So I'm just going to be chilling here, doing my thing, opening some packs when we get a chance. I'll probably stream in like 8 hours from now as well, just to close the loop, because I've got some more packs I want to open for the last set. All right. Oh, why are you sad? Why are you sad? Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. All right, so you couldn't open your account, and you had to make a whole new account? Are you serious? Well, hopefully you didn't spend any money on the game, did you? I'm so sorry. That stinks. You should be able to open a ticket or something. Well, it's good that you didn't spend any money, but you should try to open a ticket, and try to get that straightened out. That's really weird. I wonder what happened. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. That really stinks. We're gonna be playing with Chen Pao. Actually, there was something I wanted to do. Well, these are mostly the decks that I wanted to play. Oh yeah, sure, you can add me again. If you don't know my ID, it's right here. I'm pretty sure I still have you added as a friend, but I can unfriend that last account since you don't have it anymore. But it's weird. Maybe you got a new phone or something. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Let me put together my decks. So Pokemon TCG Pocket decks. I'm gonna put together a tier list of all the best decks in the game. I hate being the meta player, but I think that it makes sense to do the metas. Pokemon Zone decks and tiers. Alright, so Mega Charizard X, EX, Mega Manectric, but let's stick with Mega Altaria EX. Oh, you said my friend. Okay, let me add you as a friend. Give me 1 second. JRP level 8. Alright, so I guess I'll unfriend the old JRP. You were level 40. It wouldn't let you in. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, well, I'm gonna favorite you now. The level 8 account. I should be able to find you soon. There you are. Okay. I also need to clean up some of my stuff here. There's a bunch of people that I need to unfriend, and just people that I've traded with that need to be unfriended. But yeah, we'll deal with that later. Right now, what I want to do is I want to put together a bunch of decks. I want them to be like the best decks. All right, so we're going to put together a bunch of decks here. And yeah, it just stinks because, every single time there's a new thing, you got to like basically start fresh because of all the new things that you need to make. Yeah, we can trade. Let me just delete these decks here. I want to make some really good decks. And we're kind of starting from scratch here. So, we can't make this. Okay, well, I guess we'll just make this into a separate deck. I guess we're going to start with the Mega Altaria deck with Darkrai and Igglybuff. That seems like the best deck right now. I don't really like to net deck here, but it sounds like it's the best thing for us. Mega Altaria, Darkrai, Igglybuff. Crazy that I was able to... Okay, I was going to say, there was no way they were going to let me put in all that stuff. Mega Altaria, Darkrai. This should be good enough. We'll just do Psychic. Oh, I have a trade in progress? Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm waiting for Meaty. Yeah, I gotta wait for this person. If you want, I can cancel the trade, and we could still trade. All right, you can trade with me if you want. Let's see. So, yeah, Altaria, Darkrai. Let's get rid of all these cards. And we're going to do Igglybuff. Swablu. Darkrai. Altaria. Pokeball. And then Giant Cape. Wish there was an easier way to navigate all these things. All right, let's clear this. Go to supporters. And let's do, what is it? Copycat? Oh, no. Okay, one copycat. Professor's Research, obviously. Let's see. Oops. Let's see. Pokemon Center Lady. Leaf. Two Leafs, and Sabrina. Alright, so that's the deck. Oh, wait. Why do I have two of these? I just want one. I'm missing a card. What am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, a copycat. Two Leafs, two Professors Research. Sabrina. Oh, Cyrus. Okay, and then we'll just flare out the rest of this. This will just be the deck. And then, yeah, this will be fun. Okay. Got this deck ready, and then let's just change the highlight cards. Let's change them to the trainers. 1, 2, 3. Okay. You sent me a trade. Let's go ahead and trade. What do you want? Let me know what you want. I mean, I guess I can give you whatever, right? I actually don't have a lot of the cards from Genetic Apex for whatever reason. I have 24 Meowths for whatever reason. I find it hilarious that the... Oh, you want Gyarados? Sure, I can give you Gyarados. Yeah, no problem. Alright, and I also want to put together some more decks. I want to put together the Qianpao deck. Yeah, so this is the deck that everyone's been playing too. I don't know what Starting Plains is. Do I even have that card? I do. I have 3 copies. What does this card do? Each basic Pokemon gets plus 20 HP. So let's do that. Let's flare this card out. We only need 1 copy to flare out. We can flare out 2. This is from Fantastical Parade. Sure, let's do this one. Not that it matters, but at least we can get something going. Yeah, no problem. All right, sounds good. All right, let's go to decks. Professor's Research, Copycat, Mars. Everyone does a little bit differently, huh? All these decks do something a little bit differently. Pokemon Center Lady. And then, this card I'm not familiar with. Inflatable Boat. Nope. Let's do Boat. Yeah, let's flare that out too. Just gonna flare out a bunch of these cards. I'm not looking for like an all crown rare scenario anymore. I'm mostly just interested in playing like competitive decks. Oh, how's it going, Andre? Welcome to the stream. That's cool. You don't have to stay forever. Well, you always watch the replay or whatever. But hope you're doing well. I made a video earlier this morning. Yeah, I did. I completed Paladin Wonders with Trades. If you look at my post, I actually posted the screenshot of my gold certificate thing. So that's going to be really cool. And then tomorrow we're going to work on Mega Shine, I guess. And then after Mega Shine, we'll go back to Fantastical Parade. There's just a couple things. I just want to pick up like 2 metal pieces. And then the other thing I don't know. I'm kind of hoping that we'll just get a second Arboliva. Honestly, I'm kind of just hoping we'll just pull a natural one. I don't really necessarily want to go for that. I mean, that card's good. I just don't know if it's 2 copies worth of goodness. I think if anything, I would just use it to like complete the decks. You know, I already got one naturally from a pack opening, so we should be good. Let me just see what else we need from this. So we need a giant cape. I'm gonna start trusting these the net decks. It might be the wrong thing to do, but I'm gonna just net deck everything now. I'm gonna try just net decking and seeing if that gives me any success. Oh, you haven't seen that one yet? Yeah, I don't think Arboliva will be meta either, but everyone keeps saying that the Crown Rares always see play, that the Crown Rare, they always make the competitive cards Crown Rares. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but I heard somebody say that on Reddit, and I thought it was interesting that they said that, because they actually gave specific examples too of like times when cards were really good. But I don't know if that applies all the time. I don't know if it's necessary to like really consider that. Let's go here. Oh, I forgot to get Excalibur in here, and then we just need the what's it called, Friggybacks. We'll get Friggybacks here. All right, and that'll be the deck. So let's do this. I'm not convinced that this is the best version of the deck, but this seems to be what people are playing, and so I obviously trust people. Not necessarily. I mean, I also like to brew, but right now I'm in the mood for just net decking. All right, let's put this into a deck. Let's see if this is any good. Let's go to energy. Actually, I'm going to automatically select energy. And we'll do... The highlight card should be like, I don't know, Suicune, I guess. Let's do Pokemon Center Lady Mars and Copycat. Water. Okay. And this is just called what? Qianpao? Qianpao Suicune. I'm going to call it that. I don't think the ability is really good, but being a stage 2 and doing the same as a Lily. Yeah, I noticed that too. Yeah, you do play Qianpao in this deck. Yeah, I noticed that too, Andre, that like you basically heal 60, but at the cost of an energy. I don't really like losing energy. I personally am not a fan of that, but I understand the reasoning behind it. So these are the two best decks, and they're fully flared out. The question is, do I want to play any other decks? I could build Charizard. Oh, I can't play Charizard. I could build Charizard. I just don't have the shiny Charmeleon yet. Mega Absol is also another good deck we could put together. This was actually the exact deck that I played last season. Almost exactly. Oh, am I interested in Pokemon Champions? Yes and no. I'm interested in the fact that it exists. I personally will not be playing the game because I haven't not been playing like a regular Pokemon game in many years. Many years. I definitely am interested in seeing the scene and watching people play it, but I personally will not be participating as much as I would love to do that. Alright, so this is the Mega Absol Hydreigon deck that I played last season, and it's really good. There's just a few things about it that I'm not necessarily a fan of. But let's go through it, and we'll build it regardless, and we'll go through what my thoughts are. So here we go. Let's just do dark. So it runs one Mega Absol. It runs Nihilego, and then it runs the Hydreigon setup. So Dino, Hydreigon, I'm getting really good at this. Lucky. And then Crown Rare, Rare Candy, Pokeball. And then we'll do the trainers now. This is exactly the deck that I played last season, and I think it's still pretty good. It hasn't really changed that much. Runs two copycats, which I really like. I love two copycats. Sabrina and Cyrus. All right, let's go here. Poison. Hopefully I can find it. Okay, cool. All right, let's flare this out. Really excited about this deck. Okay. All right. Very cool. So this is the deck. This is one of the many decks. Let's change the highlight cards to Sabrina, Copycat, and let's do Absol. Okay. It's still good, but haven't seen it much in the Emblem event. Yeah, I haven't seen Hydreigon a lot, but it's still good enough deck that I wanted to play to at least put it together. I think it's just gonna have to be one of those things where you put together a deck every season, like you have to or maybe we tweak the decks every season. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna do. Gyarados EX Greninja. The Charizard XY deck has seen some playtime. Yeah, that deck is also really good. It just stinks that like the decks are always different. Middle tier decks. So I don't know if Guzzlord EX is bad. I think Guzzlord's okay. Belly Bolt is also really good. I've seen a lot of Belly Bolts. Are they only running one Belly Bolt? That's crazy. I thought you at least run two. Huh, interesting. Oh yeah, Magnemite's actually pretty good. I gotta give them credit. Magnemite's actually very strong. Let me see if I have the shiny versions. Magnemite. So that's the only version that's really good, right? The 50 HP one does 30 damage, which is insane. And then there's the Magneton, I guess. Magneton. I'm just wondering if I have the shiny. I do have the shiny one, but do I? Oh, you have to burn copies for this one to flare it out. I mean, it's okay. I was never a fan of the Magneton decks. Personally, it was just never my style of deck. Guzzlord is okay too. We could play Guzzlord. I actually don't mind this deck too. It's really good. This deck was last updated September 21st. Wow. So I see. So this is like the I don't know. This is just a not so updated deck, I guess. Suicune, Darkrai, Raikou, Flareon, Silvally. Yeah, there's a lot of decks out there. But I think these are the three that I'm going to stick to. Mega Altaria, Chien-Pao, and Mega Absol. And then from there we'll just see what happens. We'll play some games and check it out. Yeah, let's try the Mega Altaria style deck. Again, I'm not really like I've already played this event like a million times, but I am interested in playing it some more because it's just the best way to get some reps in. You can really get a lot of people to play and find out more. All right, let's see. Sway Blue's okay. Yeah, we'll go second. Let's just do this. The fact that we're going second means that we can actually activate Sing on the first turn, which is nice. Did my opponent just rage quit? I think they just rage quitted. That would be really funny if they rage quit. Because... Oh, no, they're still here. Okay. I was going to say. That would have been really funny. All right, what you got? Sway Blue is really good. I gotta say that Altaria is a very decent competitive Pokemon. They had to make it only 2 energy to deal 130 damage. Like, just way too good. All right, I guess we'll use Professor's Research here. I'm not a fan, but it is what it is. We can actually switch now. I like the idea of switching, and then we can use Igglybuff. I am going to have to leave soon, by the way. But I'm going to try to finish this game up. So yeah, Igglybuff is a really good start to the game, being able to just attack, deal 10 damage. Electrike does heal, but I feel like we're still doing pretty good here. This is what does 30 more damage if they win the coin flip. So we have to hope they don't win the coin flip. But even if they do, it's not the end of the world, because we could just like... Well, they'll put an energy on Electrike and they'll attack. And let's say they win the coin flip, we switch into Sway Blue. I mean, we would probably Sabrina at that point. Just to kind of... Okay, well now we don't really necessarily need a Sabrina. If we can get a copycat going, that would be nice. Although, it's not going to be that much of a differential. Alright, so they did win the coin flip, unfortunately. Let's keep going here. It does mean that their Manic Trick gets bigger. Their Mega Manic Trick, I think is what it's called. Why does it have to be like this? This is why I don't necessarily like doing this kind of stuff, because we tend to lose when we play metagame decks. But this is fine. I mean, we can just put them to sleep and then Yeah, we put them to sleep and then they lose 40 HP. It's pretty decent. This is honestly a very good setup, although it would be nice if we had Iggly buff. Can't complain though. I mean, Copycat's really good. We'll probably end up just using Copycat. Alright, there's Mega Mana Trick. We have to be careful now. Alright, hopefully we can get Sabrina. Okay, 2 Pokeballs is not terrible. Ooh. Alright, well, let's use Pokeball twice. Okay, I actually really like Iggly buff here. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's switch out into Iggly buff. Yeah, I like switching into Iggly buff here. We can put an energy on Sway Blue. We can evolve Sway Blue. We have a Sway Blue to bench in the back. We're gonna deal. Basically, we're gonna deal 70 if they lose the coin flip. Then this is like insane amount of damage. Effectively, if they lose the coin flip, it's 90 damage. Nice. Okay, cool. So they can't even retreat. So they're stuck, and then we get to attack next turn with our Iggly buff. I guess we stick to Iggly buff here because let's say they attack Iggly buff, we can just bring in a fresh Altaria afterwards. All right, so they're going to distribute that energy onto Mega Manic Trick. They don't have a second Pokemon. Yeah, I agree with you, Andre. Pokemon Center Lady is effectively like an essential piece now. And I think that a lot of the Pokemon Center Lady stocks have gone like way higher now. All right, so my opponent just conceded. Pretty straightforward. I'm glad that I was able to put together these net decks. I'm never a fan of net decks, but it sounds like that's what you have to do nowadays if you want to be complete or if you want to get like the best ratings. But yeah, I got some visitors, some families coming over to visit. Like I said before, things went really well in the doctor visits today. I had a million doctor appointments today, and they all went really well. Basically, I'll talk about it more in my future videos, but as of right now, there's no treatment that's required. I don't need to go through chemo. I don't need to go through radiation. It's just basically monitoring and surveillance. And yeah, no, it's been really good. They said that it's a very good prognosis. Generally speaking, people with the type of lymphoma that I have live a long life, and that's what matters, right? That's really at the end of the day what matters. So, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Really appreciate the support. Like I said before, we're going to be doing a giveaway at some point in the summer. I'm not sure when, but we're probably leaning towards July. Yeah, absolutely, Andre. It was very nice to hear. So stick around for that. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.